Hey guys, it's Miss Foley again. We are back and we are going to read our story Earthworms for the second time. And you know why we're reading it a second time? Who can tell me? Why would I want to read this book a second time? If you said because super readers, they reread to make their reading smoother and to learn more information and to become better readers, you're exactly right. So today we're going to reread our story, Earthworms, by Lisa J. Amstoltz. And I have a few more questions for you. But one of the things that we're going to focus on this time is we're going to focus on pointing to each word as we read. When Miss Foley reads, I can read nice and smoothly, but I want to make sure that you're doing pointing to each word as you read, because that's one of our superpowers, and that pointer power helps us become better readers each day. So even when the word is long, it gets one point for the word. So let's look at the word earthworms. Am I going to go earthworms? Or am I going to say earthworms? 1 point. It's one word. There's no space between earth and worms. You can see it's one long word. So you can point along with me as I read to the word. And I want to make sure the word on the page matches the word that's coming out of my mouth. So let's read the book Earthworms together. Little Critters, Earthworms by Lisa J. Amstoltz. Here's the table of contents. Yesterday we talked about the table of contents, so you should know what we use it for now. We use it to find where information is located in the book. So if I wanted to go back and just read about worm parts, what page would I go to? 8, right. And now look at this green box at the bottom. Remember how at the end we see the glossary and the index? Those are always at the very end of the book. So if we want to just look up the glossary index, we can find those pages on here as well. Here we go. Dig it. Can you read that with me with enthusiasm and excitement? Dig it. Here we go. Dig, dig. Earthworms make holes in soil. The holes make good homes. Let's look at that hole that earthworm is digging. Look at that soil. It doesn't look dry. We learned yesterday that they like it wet. Worms like wet dirt. See, I told you. Hot sun dries their skin. What does this page tell us about earthworms? What do they like? You're right. They like the dirt very wet. Why? What happens to their skin when the dirt is dry? It dries their skin, right? If it's hot, it just dries their skin out. I want you to point and find our sight word like on this page. Can you find it? Give it 1 point. Good job. It's right here. Like. Let's spell like together. L-I-K-E, like. Your turn. L-I-K-E, like. Good job. Worm parts. Earthworms have no eyes or ears, but they can tell dark from light. This helps them stay safe underground. No eyes and no ears, so they have to use their other senses to help them get around. Wiggle. Oh, can you read that with me with excitement? Wiggle. Tiny hairs help worms move. They grip the soil. This book is reminding me of another book that we've been reading this week. Do you know what book this book reminds me of? Think about it. That's right. It reminds us of Up in the Garden and Down in the Dirt. We've been reading about that book a lot too, and that book talks about earthworms as well. So keep that connection, because we're making a text-to-text connection when we take two books that are alike and we say, oh, they both talk about worms. That's a book to a book, text to text. A worm's body is made of many rings. Near the head is a wide band. So let's look for the sight words. I'm going to give you some sight words now, and you're going to find them, point to them with your pointer power in this page right here. So the first sight word I want you to find is A. Find the word A. Good, right here, A. Now can you find the word is? Find the word is. Did you find it? Good job. It's right here, is. Now, can you find the word many? Find the word many. One of our sight words, many. Good, right here, many. Can you find the word of? Of. Find the word of. Good job, right here. Now find the word the. The. Very nice, right here. Now let's take some time to spell these words. Ready? I think you got this one. How do you spell A? I knew it. A. So silly. What about is? I-S is. I-S is. What about many? M-A-N-Y, many. M-A-N-Y, many. What about of? O-F of. O-F of. What about the? T-H-E, the. T-H-E, the. Now your turn. T-H-E, the. Good job. Now, here's a tricky question. You got to get those shovels out, just like you're digging for worms, and we got to dig deep with our thinking for this question. So, I want you to look at the word made. It's right here, made. What sound does the letter A make in this word? What sound does the letter A make in this word? Because A makes two sounds. Is it A saying its name, or is it A? That's right. It says its name, A. Why does it say its name here? And why is that E silent? We've been learning about it. So if you see Mama E sneak up on the end of a word and she's one away from a vowel, or vowel is A, she tells the vowel, say your name. So they say their name and Mama E is quiet. So it's not a, d, e. It's a, d, made. Here we go. Lunchtime. Munch. Say that word with me with enthusiasm. Munch. Earthworms eat dead plants. They eat tiny rocks too. The rocks grind the food. Oh no, here you go. You're gonna laugh again. I already know it. Anytime I say something so silly, you guys think I'm so funny. All right, worms eat and eat. Their poop helps plants grow. I know you're laughing. I can just feel it. You're laughing at me for saying that word. But that's what the book says. Do you see the worm right here? We've got a label. It's showing us there's the worm. Baby worms. Earthworms lay eggs. The eggs are in a cocoon. Do you remember us talking about what a cocoon is yesterday? It's where the worm stays until it's ready to hatch. And if we find any other words that we're not sure what they mean, we can look them up at the end of the book. Baby worms hatch out. They eat, dig, and grow. So there's our cocoon, and there's our baby worm coming out and hatching, just like a butterfly does. Here's our glossary again. Let's go over the other words on this glossary. We have band. Band. Band is the thick ring near the worm's neck. We can look back in the book if we don't remember what it is. Cocoon is a covering made of slime. Worms make a cocoon to hold their eggs until they are ready to hatch. Grind. Grind. To crush or wear down. Remember, they eat rocks to grind their food, to crush their food. Hatch. To come out of an egg. And soil. Another word for dirt. Soil means dirt. Now let's look at our index. Here we can go back and we can read about anything that could be on the pages in this book. So if I want to go back and read about the hairs on the worm, what page would I go to? Number 10. What if I wanted to read about soil? What page would I go to? Right down here, soil, page 4 and 10. You know what? I am so proud of you for rereading this book again with me. It's so important to reread our books. Reading one time, we don't notice everything. But if we read a second time or even a third time, we notice so much more and we can answer more questions about the book. So I want you to give yourself some sparkles. You did a great job today.